Today we have a very special unboxing, very fun one. If you have followed me for any amount of time, whether it be on here or Twitter, you will know one of my favorite anime series and one of the longest ones that I've been watching, one of the first ones I watched, was the Quintessential Quintuplets. I love this series. This series is great. I love the manga, I love the anime, but I have always gotten either the prize figures or the acrylic stands or the Nindroids. I never have actually gotten a scale figure for all of the girls. And I finally found a line that I really like. Now, I know there was the date line, which was great. There was the Dark Angel version, but I really like this one. This is the Angel version here. And I just think this whole line looks very pretty. And I think, yes, I could just get them in their wedding dresses. I could get them in the date outfits or whatever. But I think having something kind of unique like this that you won't get in a prize figure is better. That's just my opinion. This is the first one that we're going to be unboxing. This is Ichika. I do have Nino over here. She will be in her own video. But then Miku is on the way, and then Yotsuba and Itsuki is coming in January. So stay tuned, there will be more to come. But we're gonna unbox this and see how good they really are. They look really good in pictures. How do they look in person? So if you would like to pick up this set, any of them or just one of them, you can get them on AmiAmi, I know for sure. I don't know if they're available anywhere else, but I do know they are available on AmiAmi, which, by the way, if you do want to shop through AmiAmi, be aware they are going to charge a little bit higher shipping costs because they do ship out of Japan. You do get them a little bit quicker than you will on any American retailers, but be aware of that. Also, if you want to just buy a Quintessential Quintuplet figure from America, might not be these, but they have plenty of scale figures, whatever as well, or any anime figure. Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store, I do recommend Entertainment Earth. I have a link down in the description, and I get a little bit of kickback on that if you use that link. So thank you if you do that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get her out of here. So in the box here, you do get, it's a pretty simple figure in terms of like what is included and everything. You do get the wings and the main body, and then this really cool base that I'm excited to look at here. So let's go ahead and pop her off here. Got to cut more tape. Okay. Get that off here. Let's look at the base first. Like I said, I really like this base. This is one of the main reasons that I was really wanting to get this figure. This whole set was this base here. This is a really, really pretty base. It has this big flower on it. It's got the ribbon on the back, and then kind of a checkered pattern down here on the base itself. A little bit of flower, or the leaves there. It looks really nice, and some metal pegs there as well, so you know it's gonna hold up pretty good. So yeah, and it sits pretty good. I was worried because it felt a little bit back heavy, but it sits very well. So now let's get the figure out herself here. And I will tell you right up front that this face looks amazing. Yeah, that's a really good face. They've been making quintuplet figures for a while, so it's not a surprise that they have nailed the face by this point. But they really nailed the face, at least on Ichika here. But let's go ahead and get her on the base here. So the last thing we have to do here before we can look at the figure as a whole is the wings here. So you do get two separate wings, and they are very detailed. They are very well done. I like those a lot. They really turned out nice. And with that, you'll just slide them onto these two holes on her back here. Very easy to do. And there we go. Simple as that. Now I will show some close-ups as I talk about her and everything here, but this is a really, really good figure in my opinion. The details are very good, but not... Some figures, they will make you think they have details when really they don't. If you watched my most recent unboxing before this one was Ray from Evangelion, and my major problem with that is that it looked like they had details, but those details were very surface deep. They were not that good when you got up close, when you actually looked at it, when you felt the figure. They were very painted on or very kind of just thrown together. It didn't look that good. This figure, however, is the complete opposite. Everything in it just looks really good. The see-through thing on her hair here, the dress itself looks really well done, whether that be the hands or the skirt or just the top here looks really good. Everything in it is nailed. Now, Ichika here is kind of a hard one to talk about because I can't really explain this because the other ones have this, she doesn't, because of her short hair. But the other ones have had different types of hairstyles that their character doesn't normally have. I like that. I like that this set is not just, this is what their character normally has, this is what we're going to give them. No, they're going to go all out with it. And this one doesn't really do that, but it's something that you can appreciate out of the whole line that I felt like mentioning now in this video, even though we'll mention it again, especially in the Nino one, because she has the most drastic difference in her hairstyle based on the difference between her and her anime counterpart. Even the details here, and I'm going to try to briefly give you a view of this because I'm flashing her here, but even the details on her thighs, and this is something that I am a big fan of when they do it because it's something so minute that most fans would never pay attention to. But the way the tights and the stockings here hug her legs and then you can tell they're kind of like pushing in, that is something you can see here. It's very well done. It's those minor things that anime figures could easily do, that if you do them and if you just, that's all you have to do. You don't have to go all out with an amazing elaborate base and pedestal and everything. Like the Amelia one. Yeah, it was great. But we didn't need all that. Just make all the tiny details great and it feels more like worth it. Overall, this is a fantastic figure. I'm trying to find faults. I really am, and I can't. I really can't. This is basically exactly what I was hoping for whenever I saw these pictures. It looks great. The wings look great. The face looks great. The dress looks great. The base looks great. It's just perfect. It's perfect. I want to see the rest of the set because with a set like this, especially, this is kind of the downfall of anime figures, especially ones that release in the set. If you have 4 really good figures, but then 1 really bad figure, that can diminish the entire set. I really like this one. I'm going to give it a 9.5 with the possibility it can go higher if the entire set makes it into something better. I think as a set, this has the possibility to be one of the best, but we'll have to find out. The Nino unboxing will be next week, so stay tuned for that if you'd like to. Subscribe, and you will see that as soon as I put it out. And then, like I said, Miku will probably be the week after, and then it'll probably be a couple more weeks before we get to Itsuki and Yotsuba. So stay tuned for that. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye.